My name is Willow Rose Moondancer. I make videos here about Wicca, and I also have a blog called wiccansaren'twicked.com. So today I want to talk about Yule since it's coming up later this week. Firstly, I want to talk about what day Yule is. So people celebrate Yule for different lengths of time. Traditionally, you can celebrate it from the 21st to the 23rd. The 21st specifically is the winter solstice, but some people like to celebrate it over multiple days. I personally only celebrate it on the 21st, but it is whatever feels right for you. Um, Yule is on the most northern point of the Wheel of the Year, which symbolizes that it is the darkest day of the year. And every day after the 21st, it becomes brighter. Yule also symbolizes the goddess giving birth to the sun god. Now, as for traditions and celebrations that we have, they very much are the same if or similar to ones that Christians celebrate on Christmas. And this is obviously because Yule came first, and when the Christians were creating their traditions and celebrations for Christmas, they took a lot of our celebrations and made them their own. Having said that, though, some of the things that you can do on Yule to celebrate is you can have the burning of the Yule log. Now, there are numerous ways that you can do this. What I like to do is I like to take the log of the tree that I used the last year. I like to keep that if I had a real tree, and you can either burn that log in like a fireplace in your home, you can burn it in a bonfire pit out in your backyard, and if you don't have any options for burning this log, you can make it into a Yule log candle like holder, I suppose. So you can take your log and you can drill 3 holes, or however many holes, I guess, for however many candles, and then you can put your candles in these holes, and you can decorate it really pretty with like pine branch needles. You can use pine cones. You can use various winter flowers like poinsettias and stuff like that. Whatever you think makes your Yule log candle holder yours, that would be fantastic. So those are some options that you can do. Another common tradition is to have mistletoe. And this is because the white berries symbolize like a man's semen, which we are celebrating the god, so that makes sense. There's also, you can have holly or evergreen, and this is because they symbolize the promise of the return of life in springtime, because they don't die. They continue to live throughout the winter. And then you have your Yule tree. So something that I learned over the last year or so is when I was having a hard time trying to figure out if having a real tree in your home was ethical or not, which you can read about on my blog if you want to check that out. I'll leave a link down below. I was asking people, Wiccans in the community, what they thought about it. And something that I was told was that it's actually completely ethical, because when you take in that tree from outside, you're bringing in all of the like tree nature spirits into your sprites, all of that stuff into your home and keeping them warm for the winter. So that's one belief on why we bring the tree inside. And you can also decorate your tree with silver and gold to represent the god and the goddess. And of course, we have gift giving and other holiday fun. That's normal, like gingerbread house building, and you have your candy canes, and just like you do for really any holiday, you can go and drive around your city or your town, wherever you're from, and looking at all the beautiful lights. So there's tons of possibilities that you could be doing to celebrate. And then not only do you have all of those, but you have your typical celebrations that you do for every Sabbath. So you would have your ritual that you could do that could be geared towards certain Yule time deities. You can go for a nature walk to see what's happening in nature right now, which is something that I really like to do every Sabbath, is just being able to observe the changes out in the world. And of course you can always do divination and do a little magic too. Now, the next little bit I'm probably going to read directly from my notes because I am not familiar with all the gods and goddesses that I'm about to tell you, but I did a little research to find various gods and goddesses that correspond with the season. So for gods, for the Norse, there's Baldur. Sorry if I pronounce any of these wrong. There's also Hodor. And then you have Odin. For the Greek, you have Dionysus, and you have Apollo. For the Celtic, you have the Holly King. For Egyptian, you have Horus. And then for the Romans, you have Mithras and Saturn. And then for the goddesses, for the Greek, you have Alcyone, and you have Demeter. And then for Japanese, actually, you can have Amaterasu, maybe, sorry. And then for Roman, there's Bonadia. And for Celtic, there's the Kalichbur. Sorry. For Norse, you have Frohal and Frigga. And for Italian, you have La Betana. And then for Hopi culture, I believe, you have Spider Woman. So those are some examples. Hopefully I didn't butcher the pronunciation too much on all of those. And if I did butcher the pronunciation and you have no idea what I'm trying to say, I will be making a blog post about this on Wednesday. So you should definitely check that out. But that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure you check out my blog, wiccansartwiccan.com. I make 2 posts a week on Wednesday and on Thursday, on Wednesday and on Friday, sorry. And subscribe to me here because I make videos on Monday and Thursday. Until next time though, blessed be.